Hey, AFM Bio. It's been so long, but I'm back now, so here we go. This is just going to show you my tactical understanding of the game. So, here we go. We get the position as e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and my opponent plays d4. This is the Scotch. Here you play e takes d4. We're still in theory. You will see e takes d4 being played in a bit. Sorry, I'm commentating after I record these. So yeah, here we go. E takes d4, bishop to c4, all natural looking moves. And here my opponent has a choice. They can push the e4 pawn, or they can castle. My opponent in this game chooses to, drumroll please, castles. Well, knight takes e4. Theory. Now here my opponent sacrifices the knight by playing knight to c3. By the way, if you ask me, bozo looking move. But here I play d takes c3. Or at least I will play d takes c3. You will see. There you go. Now my opponent plays the stunning bishop takes f7, king takes f7. And now my opponent plays queen to d5 check, king goes back to e8. And now my opponent plays rook to e1, pinning my knight. I play bishop to f7. Bishop to e7, saying you can take my knight. And my opponent takes the knight. Here I play g6, looking to put on my bishop on g7. My opponent responds with bishop to f5, stunning, pinning my bishop. I kind of ignore it like a bozo. And play my bishop move anyway. And yeah, it is a bozo move. But anyway, here I play knight takes, and knight to e, and it's terrible move because queen takes. Even though the bishop attacks, I hung my bishop like a bozo. My opponent didn't see it. Instead, my opponent would take the knight. I take the rook with the bishop. Rook takes bishop. And here I push my d pawn, attacking the queen. Queen takes my g pawn, attacking the rook. So I play king to d, stepping away. And here my opponent comes down with check. King goes to f, and somehow he's safe. And here my opponent plays a dubious move with knight, and I take the pawn. Pawn takes pawn. At least you will see it in a bit, but pawn takes pawn. There you go. And here my opponent has to play rook to e1. I play queen to g8. According to Engine, this is not the best move, but it's okay. Because my opponent falls for this. And he's scared. So what does he do? He just moves his queen. So queen takes pawn. Again, according to the Engine, I played like a bozo. But hey, screw you, Stockfish. To me, it's a logical move because I will push my pawn, queening, and he had to take with the rook. Anyway, here we go. My opponent now panics and plays bishop attacks nothing. So in this position, so he checks me with the queen, queen takes queen, and here my opponent moves the bishop. So I stun him with my b2 bomber. Rook takes knight, sacrificing, you guessed it, as Levy Roseman loves to say, Farouk. Yeah, I sacrificed Farouk, my b2 bomber, because if he were to take it, I would queen, and his game is gone because my queen is a nuclear warhead ready to blow him to bits. Rook would have to come back and he gets checkmated. So what does my opponent decide to do instead? He just resigns the game.